Hello everyone. So I'm Angga. I'm a GDE from Indonesia. In case you didn't know. So today I'm going to make a video about how to implement Firebase Fcm or Firebase notifications in short with Flutter. So this is the second video or the last video maybe of this series. So previously I recorded a video about me creating the backend behind it using Django. I think I posted it like 1st of October. So it's been a while, I haven't had the chance to actually continue that series. Right now I just had the chance to actually create that video. I'm stuck between work and then some other things as well, and I'm sorry for that. And hopefully after this I also bought like a new gear for actually recording stuff. Hopefully that will push me as well in the future to actually record good videos, and hopefully this quality will help you learn more about Flutter as well in my videos. Let's get into it. So let's recap a little bit. So previously we create this one Django app called Flutter _Fcm sample app, which basically an application that has an authentication system with the JWT implemented inside it, and then I also implement the Fcm as well for sending notifications and stuff. And then I also implement some like basic API just so you guys get the idea of how it will work, right? So let's I will run this code in Postman so that Python 3. No, this is the wrong directory. So I will run it on my development environment to let you guys know what is the actual API for this. So first we have this token auth API, which is basically, we can say like login API. When we hit this, we will get the authentication token, which can be used for subsequent requests. Let me copy this, and then I also have one other API call, which is this is for the Fcm. So we can register the registration token, let's say no, I mean the Firebase ID, I think, like device ID. I'm not sure about the arguments though. And then like device type, save as Android, and then we can enter the JWT token we retrieve from previous request or registration ID. I'm sorry. Let's say it was this one. And so we'll basically register our device to the backend system, and then we'll also have the like one sample API, which is basically in my sample is list of foods. So when we hit the API, we actually get the list of foods that our backend system has, which I only import one food, which is eggs. Basically that's it. Pretty simple, right? I think you guys can understand what's the API can do. And then basically this will perform as the API service, which will be used by the app itself. So right now we'll move straight to the code. I'll delete some of the I'll delete some of the placeholders that we have. And then after this, we will use the wait, let me open a browser tab here. We'll use the package that we will use for Fcm, which is I think Firebase messaging. This is the official package from Google. And today I think our goal will be only to test this on the Android emulator. The reasoning behind that is first, my machine which I use to record this video is Windows, so I cannot run the iOS simulator here. And then I think for sending notifications to iOS, we need some more effort, I would say, which probably I will cover in a separate video after this. Anyway, first we will use this dependency. Actually, we had this is like the new feature, I think, from Flutter, from pub.dev, where we can copy paste the package name and version. Okay, so pardon me. So we'll use this Firebase messaging, and then what else? Probably we'll use Dio as well for the HTTP client. I use Dio mainly for all of my professional projects as well. I think it's very handy package for handling HTTP calls. I love them. Okay, so how I'm going to do this is I will basically just follow the instructions that is given on the package website package page. So this is the getting started. We'll focus on the Android integration for now. To integrate your plugin, blah blah blah, follow these steps. Alright, I think we actually already have the we already have the Firebase application on our Firebase console. Let me look at that. Okay, let me pause this stream for a while. I found it. It was this one. So we already create a Firebase application inside console.firebase. For this, follow the assistant, blah blah blah. We'll use the Android for now. The package name will be, I think, com.example.flutter Fcm mobile. Nickname is Flutter Fcm mobile. This I think is optional. Register the app, and then we'll have to download the Google services.json, and then Flutter Fcm mobile, and then Android app, I think inside the app, right? Should be here. We pasted the Google services.json, and then next, and then we should copy the Firebase SDK. Google, okay. It's on on the outer Gradle. Okay, we already have Google, and then we should copy this line, and then we need this on all projects. Okay, we already have that. And then moving to the app level Gradle, apply plugin. Okay. We need to apply GMS services plugin. And then what is this BOM? Never seen it before. And then copy this as well on the dependencies. Oops, sorry. Should have turned off my Steam. And then yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty much it, I guess. I don't think we need the I don't think we need the Google Analytics too, but yeah, I think there's no harm using it. And then yeah, we already did that. You're all set. Continue to console. Then yeah, I think right now the app is already integrated with Firebase services. Next will be Google services. We already did this. At the bottom. Okay, it doesn't say. Should edit at the bottom though. Not sure. Like this. By the way, I never actually like memorize all of this stuff. I think as long as we understand how these things works, and then that's fine. And then this is for Flutter notification click, so that we can get the trigger when notification is sent to us. This will be inside the manifest, src main Android manifest, and then should be inside this. This is no, should be this one. Yeah, I think so. No, sorry, should be inside the activity. Yep. And rerun the project, blah blah blah. Alright, by default background messaging is not enabled. So this I'll try to explain this. So basically what does this word means is by default the background messaging on Firebase messaging or notification is not enabled, so that when you close the app, let's say terminate the app, like actually terminate it, so that the Firebase service won't be able to receive the notifications and then showing the notification into the notifications panel as such. So that we have to add some things into the our Android files inside the Flutter directory. So I'll try to just follow the instructions here written in the package page. Flutter Fcm mobile should be on the app level build.gradle, and then what is the latest version? Firebase messaging 21.0. And then we also need to update our application file. So I will try to show you here as well. Sorry, need to resize this a bit. Oh, I don't think I need it. Yeah, so wait. So what this line means is we need to add an application class, like a custom application class to our app. So by default we don't have any application class inside our directory because it will be referring to the default application. We don't need any change from the default application class that is provided by the Android library. But right now we need to customize some things, because in order to run the default background Firebase messaging. So that means we have to create one file called application.kt, let's say, and then import all of these things. Convert to Kotlin, yes please. And then yeah, I think we didn't the plugin cannot, the Android Studio cannot detect this Flutter Firebase messaging service, because I'm not sure. I think we have to run the project at least once before it can actually recognize that. Or probably running build.gradle will work as well. Let me try. And then yeah, this is already taken care of. And then alright, yeah, we have to set the application name. So previously it will be Flutter application. Flutter application, because we are referring, we don't previously we don't need any customization, so we just use the default Flutter application class which is given to us. Or I think if let's say I write like a native Android application, this line will be omitted. There won't be any this line, the application name line, so that it will directly use the default application class, or this will be Flutter default application class. But in our case we will use our own application class, which we define right here. Registry. Okay, let me use see an example right here. Register for for type is plugin registry, but okay, this is weird. I think it's because of the Flutter new version, Flutter engine. Okay, let's find this on the internet. Yeah. Oh, correct. Yeah, I think we shouldn't change the Flutter embedding to okay, this one. Oh right, yeah. Yep, I think this will be the solution. Also, we register the Firebase messaging plugin, which is this one, the plugin that I just imported into the project, and then register it with the plugin key itself. So this is basically to register the Firebase plugin, Firebase Flutter plugin that we use that we will use in the project itself. Okay, I think that should be enough. Let's run the project. Yeah, so basically after this, I think we already have the Firebase integrated into our app, and then we will also have the Firebase background service already running as well, but we haven't initiated any of the Firebase inside the Flutter site, basically, right? Yeah, so first what we will do is we have this APIs dash token dash auth API which already is running in the local backend system. So we will use that inside our okay, let me close this for a bit, which we will use in the our homepage, right? So yeah, first we will remove this counter, and then we will use the text fields, and then the label. Oh, this style. No, decoration. Label text will be the, I think, phone number. Yeah, phone number. Sorry, phone number. Oh, sorry, this doesn't look good. Add a padding to make it look better. Yeah, the phone number, and then the password, right? And then the password, and then a button right below it. Yes, button. Be great. Which says login, right? Yeah, pretty much it. Let's add some padding here, like 60 will do. And then yeah, oh wait, let's make this only receive, I think, keyboard type. What is the text input type? Yeah, always receive a number here, and then for this we will obfuscate or obscure the text, because password shouldn't be visible to the user. Okay, let's see. Let's rerun this. Yeah, and then the password will be obscured, and then once we click this login, we will basically be logged onto the system, and then we will receive the token, which is this JWT token, right? And then after that we will send or register our device to the backend system. Okay, first I think we should register the DO, and then after that we should have the text editing controller, or no, like phone controller, and then the password controller, and then what else? Yeah, I think that should be it. So register the controller, and then the password controller as well. And then once we hit this button, we will hit this API. Actually, I'm not sure if we can hit the localhost API from the emulator here. Let's see. Login user. Let's give this async keyword, and then yeah, that should be it. Oh wait, yeah, I don't think we need the wait. Login user here, and then string phone will be phone controller .text, and password will be .text, and then yeah, if phone is not empty and password is not empty, we will hit the API. So we will use the dio.post. The path will be this one. Not sure if we can directly use it or not. Path, and then the data I think should be dynamic map. Yeah, should be a map. Final data will be something like this. Should be the phone number, the phone, and then the password should be the password itself. Then we'll pass the data, and then I think we will get the token. Yeah, and then once we get the response, we will get the token here, which will be token. See if we print it right, and see if this actually works or not. Response dynamic. Oh, okay. Response.body. Oh wait. Oh, data. Right. Yeah. Response.data token. Yeah. Let's see if this works or not. Let's use my phone number. Password is 1 until 9. Let's say when we click login, it will give an error. Connection refused. Yeah, I think we cannot use this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to move or upload this backend server to the, or actually, okay, let me pause this for a bit. Okay, yeah, actually I just ran a NESO thread that said we can actually access the localhost from Android emulator with this IP address, which is really interesting. I didn't know that before. Yeah, so basically we can use this. Tried it, and then yeah, actually it works. But we got the 400. You may need to add. Oh, okay, yeah. We need to add this to allowed hosts. Inside the, should be inside the settings.py. Yep, it should work now. Yep, So basically, when we hit this login, we already get the we already get the response, which is the token. And then after this, for right now, I won't implement any state management stuff inside this application, because this is just an example. For now, I will just let's say create a file called utils and then store all global variables inside it. I will store the dio just for simplicity's sake, basically. And then what else I need to, probably the token as well, right? And then probably that's it for now. For dio we need to import this, and then that's basically it, I think. So when we receive the token, we will a global token, let's say we will set the global token into token, and then we will use this token everywhere, basically, right? And then basically after this we will move to another page, which let's call it like home page or something like that. Home.dirt, and then let me create like home page widget. This I'm not sure what will show in this, but so basically after this we will navigate the user to the builder will be the home page, and then that should be it. So basically here, let's just create a scaffold, and then appbar will be appbar with title homepage, and the body will be, let's just container, and then a text saying that's like this is homepage. Sorry. Okay, let's try this one more time. Let's enter my phone number, and then 1 until 9. And then basically that should be a simulation for like an actual login page. And then basically what we will do after this is let's say we will simulate after we log in, we will register this like the Firebase stuff, like we will register this device to our backend system, and then once the backend system recognize the device, basically after that we will test if we get the notification on the mobile device or on the this emulator. Okay, so what we will do next is we will continue the integration of this Fcm Handler. Okay, let's make this a separate file called Fcm, and then no, this will be only for background message. Okay, so let's create a method call init Fcm, which we will init right here, right? Because we will only want to init the FCM only on after the user has been successfully logged in. I think this depends on the application, but most of the cases it was like this, because with this I think we can send personalized notifications, and then we can know which notification is being read by which user, and then that kind of things. So I think this is how we're going to do it. We need the FCM on the home page. Let me say this one more time. This is not the best practice. I just want to simulate how to actually implement this FCM inside the Flutter application. And then there's the example is not clear enough right here, so I'll try to do this right here. So first we have the Firebase messaging, which we will initialize right here, and then when we init those, we will wait a minute. Alright, we need a request notification permissions. I have notification settings. We won't be looking into that right now. I think this is an async. And then after that we will we'll see this one. Oh no. This configure method. This is basically the main method of the Firebase messaging. Configure, so we'll have to override some method on launch, and then on message, and then on resume, and then on background message. So I think for on background message we will do this later. So for now I will comment it because I think it needs further explanation. But for on launch and then other two methods I will explain right now. So first is on launch. So what this method do, basically this will be called whenever the application is launched through the notification panel. Let's say if we receive notification inside the in the device, and then we click it, it will usually open the app, right? Let's say open the main page of the app, and then we will receive the payload of that notification through this method on launch. And then on message will be triggered whenever let's say the application is on foreground like this, and then we receive a notification from the backend, and basically we'll receive the payload right here. And then on resume, which is will be triggered when we let's say put this application into the background, and then we receive notification from backend. And then once we click the notification from notification panel, it will basically resume our current session, right? So this will be triggered. So basically I think usually in most cases the on launch and the on resume will behave more or less the same. I think right now we already initialized the FCM, and then what else after that? Probably we'll need to get the register the FCM token to the backend, right? So basically how this works is it will map the token with the device. Let's say this device will have a token A, and then let's say I have another device which will have token B. so we can send proper notifications to proper users as well. So first we will get the get token. We will get the FCM token, like a device token. Let's send a wait keyword right there. I think this won't require any. Yeah, I think so. And then once we get the device token, we will hit the API, right? So the API for that will be this devices. Let me just copy paste from here. URL path will be devices, and then we will need the registration ID, which will be the device token, and then the type, which is just basic Android, because this is for Android, right? Usually you can change this based on the platform, if it's Android or iOS, or probably if you have another platform in Flutter as well, like web probably, or Windows. I'm not sure if can be handled by Fcm. But yeah, let's continue. After that we will receive this. I don't think for now we care about this. So long as it's not failing, we'll just print OK right there. Hit FCM. Yeah, I think that's it. That's probably it. Okay, so let's say we log on to the system, and then we got some errors there. 401. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I forgot that we will have to insert the headers for the request, which will contain the a token that we got from here, from the login flow, which will be JWT, and then global token. Options. Oh, okay. Headers, and then headers. Yeah, this is basically just to add the authorization token into the FCM request. We'll do login flow, and then we get another request, another error, which is bad request devices. What is it? Headers, type Android. What is the device token once again? Is it returning the correct? Is it even null? I think. Okay, let's try it one more time. No, it's a good token. Neo.post, right? Devices, authorization, JWT, and then the token, right? Options, header. Okay, let me pause this for a bit, so I will try and investigate. Alright, yeah, finally I find the culprit behind the previous error. So it was because the device or registration token should be unique. So we already have, so apparently, previously we already have the registration token registered into our backend. So let's say that means the previous request is success, but I just didn't notice it. So what we should do is we should delete this selected FCM device. Actually, we can change this. Let's say one FCM device can be, for multiple users, or probably can be registered like multiple times. But I think one problem behind it is, let's say we want to send the notification for that user, we might send it like multiple times, because we in the system we have like multiple entry with that registration token, which is bad, I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's try this one more time. And then after while we wait, after all the notification part is successfully executed, we will later call this notification API, which will basically look for the FCM device object which have my phone number, which is this one, and then we will try to send the FCM message or the notification, which will have the title and then body, and then we will send the data as well right here, right? So we'll try to do it from the beginning. We'll try to log in, and then we will try to send this, and then yeah, basically there's no error right now. And then first let's try to move this to background, and then try to send the notification API test. Okay, let's try this. And then yeah, voila, it's working. So we have the title, body, and let's see if we get the, yeah, apparently we didn't, I think we didn't get this on message right here, because probably because the app is not on a foreground right now. But let's try clicking it and see if we get the, okay, valid channel. Okay, this is actually not bad. Do we have to call? Yeah, no, I don't think. Let me check this for a while. Okay. Probably we'll have to configure this. I'm not sure actually. Have to configure this on App Start. Not sure. Let's check this one more time, and then delete. Don't forget to delete the FCM device. And then try to log in. This looks good. Try to send the notification. All right, yeah. So we received the on message, right? Yeah. So I think the on message will only be received when the app is in foreground. If it's in background, we won't receive the on message callback. And then, but one thing to note is, I think the default FCM handler. So we didn't, do anything for showing the notification in the notification panel, right? We basically give that responsibility to Firebase to use their default configuration for it. So I think the default is when the app is not on foreground, we won't show any notification. Right, let's say I will send another notification. We will not receive any notification right here on the notification panel. But once we put it on the background and then we send the notification, and then yeah, we'll receive that notification. Yeah, so what else? I think that probably should be it. So oh yeah, for the background handler, let's see if it still works. Right, let's like terminate the app and then send the notification. Right now, yeah, it did work, because previously we do the I already closed that, sorry. Yeah, we already do all the customization that is needed by the Firebase messaging library on like on this application.kt, right? And then we also do some adjustments on the Gradle as well, thus we can receive this. But one thing that I have to note this, because I have experienced this in one of my professional projects, is let's say I enabled this line which is on background message. So one thing to note here is my background message handler will only receive at least this is how it works on my end, right? It will only receive the background message, or run this line or this method basically only if the message contains only the data part, not the notification part. What that means is, let's say we open this from Django, probably we should delete this line and only send the data to the device or to the client. But one thing to note is, if we only send the data right here, thus we won't the Firebase won't automatically create this notification in the notification panel of the device, but we have to manually create it ourselves. One explanation behind that I think can be found in the Firebase messaging page. We can see right here, I think that there's an explanation like in the form of a table right here. Yeah, on miss, I think, yeah, right here. Oh, not this one, probably this one. Yeah. So basically the notification when the app is terminated, when we include the notification payload, which is this one, title and the body, it will work on the okay. Actually this is contradictive from what I have experienced. Yeah, so basically, let's say if I created this so let's say if I receive this payload, so usually I think the payload will look like this, like notification, and then receive the title, and then the body, and then yeah, and then we will receive the data, and then let's say like key value. Usually this will be useful for your app, right, or your use case. In my experience, when we send so this is like the default payload. When we send it this way, when the app is terminated, like right now the app is not on the like drawer, app drawer, right, we won't receive the callback right here, the on background message. I don't have any clear idea why this happened. but it did happen on my end. So what I did is, in order to receive notification payload on when the app is terminated, I will have to omit this notification from the payload. So I will only send the data part. But one drawback to this is so basically this notification part, which will tell like the default handler of the Firebase messaging to create notification item in the notification panel. But if we omit this payload, so basically notification default handler won't create this. So we'll have to take care of it. So in my case, I take care of that by using another library called Flutter local notifications. It's a pretty good package actually, yeah, to show notifications on both Android, iOS, and I think on Mac OS as well already works. So that's I think one pretty important thing to note to you guys right here. So basically I think that should be it for our video today. So we already connected the backend system that we built in the previous video to log in, and then also register the Fcm token, and then receive the notification payload from our backend and Fcm into our Android application. For now, I will only focus on the Android side, because I think the iOS side could take some time to explain, because it will need, I think, some settings or adjustments, like we need to register something from the developer.apple.com, etc. But that's basically it. I'm sorry if my explanation is not so clear, or probably the video itself is not very self-explanatory. Please do let me know if you have any questions about this topic. Please feel free to reach me out on my email. I will write it down on the descriptions as well, and then feel free to contact me through my social media as well. Usually Twitter works best for me. I think that's all for me. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. See you in the next video.